Hey guys, we are in Knoxville, Tennessee. We're over here for a pickleball tournament and figured out maybe we check out some of the local beer. Hopefully this is local beer. I'm not sure.
We have no idea what to expect, but we're gonna take you with us.
Might as well. This is Smoky Mountain Brewery and Restaurant. Looks a little bit highfalutin, but we'll see. We'll see what they got to show. Here we go. I'm gonna show you this first brewery that I've been in where they serve the beer in plastic glasses. So they look like glass, but they're actually plastic. A little bit odd. A bit unusual.
Yes.
Even my pint glass is plastic. So,
I mean, it does keep down on the breakage.
yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That gets expensive after a while,
It does.
especially when you're like us and you use
Specialty glassware.
$3 glasses.
They're more than that.
Oops. Which beer is that?
The Helles.
The Helles. All right.
If you blindfolded me and I drank this, I would not be able to tell you that it was a Helles.
Really?
Maybe a little.
Maybe a little? All right.
Sweet.
All right. Helles. Good clarity. Smells like a Helles. A hair on the sweet side, but I mean it's not a bad beer.
I never
very
said it was
drinkable.
bad.
Yeah.
I just said that if I had my eyes closed and I drank it, I might not be able to tell you what style it was.
It's got a little bit of a tang to it that's kind of off-putting, kind of out of place for the beer.
Yep.
But
Great.
I mean, it's got that, I can taste that Helles character in it. So their take on a Helles.
All right, rate 1 to 5.
1 to 5, I give it a 3. Couldn't go any higher than that. All right. So I have their European style Pilsner, or German style Pilsner.
Cheers, my friends.
Don't get a whole lot of Pilsner character, get more of a nutty character from it. It's got a very strong hop bitterness to it. A little bit stronger than I would expect out of a continental Pilsner, but it's a drinkable beer. Not bad.
Rate it 1 to 5.
3. I couldn't go more than a 3 on it. It's a little bit off-putting.
He has us spoiled because he makes a really great beer. And so the threshold's kind of high,
Yeah, well,
you know.
it's all good.
But we can still be optimistic with other beers as well, you know.
Gotta try it.
Yeah, you have to. That's how you judge them properly.
That's right.
That's got Citra in it.
Citra, you think?
Oh, yeah, there's something in it then.
Something in it giving you that soapy taste?
Yes, and then, I just got a little bread on the end, but
Yeah.
yeah.
There's something definitely a little unusual in their
Yes.
ingredients, but
Could be the something.
Citra, yeah.
So, yeah.
That would be interesting. Citra in a
All beers take hops.
They do, but normally in a continental Pilsner you'd be using Hallertauer, you know,
Well,
or
let me just try one more time.
some other German or continental hop, a noble hop, not just
All right, I'm gonna try
an
it.
American aroma hop. No. Soapy? You get that soap.
Yeah, right on the, right in the end, or in the beginning, and it just kills everything else.
Yeah, so Laurie is one of those unique individuals who Citra hops and cilantro tastes like soap to her. It's actually a thing. There are certain people that cilantro tastes like soap to them, and so does Citra hops a lot of times. So anyway, okay, the beer on the left is the Black Bear Brown Ale, and the beer on the right is the
Cherokee Red
Red Ale. They look almost identical in color. Very light brown, but in my opinion, the red is kind of red, but otherwise, I can't see much of a difference in the colors of those.
So with that being said, do they smell the same? Do they taste the same? Or are they uniquely different?
All right.
Let's find out.
Let's try the Red Ale.
Cherokee Red Ale. I wish that I could find my descriptors. For lack of a better descriptor, I believe there is maltiness in there.
There is what?
Maltiness in there.
Maltiness, okay.
Yes, it should be a malty beer. And that's
Could
you get
be.
a lot of your sweetness from malt. And I do like a good malty sweet beer, so
Okay. All right, Cherokee Red Ale. Got a pretty strong malty background, backbone.
that is the overpowering
Relatively-
flavor.
Yeah, very, very strong. A good bit of caramel malts in there. Not a whole lot in the way of hot bitterness, but I mean, I don't get any off flavors.
No, but there's another flavor in there that comes.
It's a little. I mean, if I had to critique it a little bit, I'd say it was a little bit overblown on the malt character. So it's a little bit heavy on that.
What's the other flavor in there, though? Do you get?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Every palate is different. That's for
Yes,
sure.
every palate is different.
Rate it.
Yeah.
I'd give that a 4.
I'd give it a 4 too.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So in addition to all this beer, we got some food. We got soft pretzels with beer cheese and spicy mustard, and then we have pretzel pickle chips, fried pickle chips, with some kind of, I think it was a peppercorn sauce.
I don't. Oh
Pretty
yeah,
good.
pickle.
All right. So we're trying these soft pretzels with the beer cheese and the sweet and smoky, spicy mustard, which you think is...
I think it's honey mustard and barbecue sauce mixed together.
I can see that. It would have to be kind of a... Something's got some spice to it for sure.
It's pretty good. It's like KC Masterpiece and French's honey mustard. I don't know if that's true, but
French's honey mustard. Okay.
that's my opinion.
Pickle chips are pretty good.
They have some sort of
Yeah, that peppercorn sauce is pretty tasty.
That's not the same beer.
Not the same beer. Okay. Looks the same. So the Cherokee Red and the Black Bear Brown that we received tasted like the same beer. We also got the winter warmer.
So much.
And it was along the same lines. I mean, it's a little bit darker, but just not getting a whole lot of different character to it than the other medium colored beers. So I don't know exactly what that is, but that's what we've experienced so far.
I missed the winter warmer, but there really wasn't that much to write home about. It was okay.
Yeah.
You have anything to say behind the camera?
I'd say pretty much the same thing. There are very slight differences from what I tasted between the winter warmer, the Black Bear Brown Ale, and the Cherokee Red Ale. There are slight differences, and we actually got another pour of the brown ale just to make sure, because the color was almost identical with the red ale. So anyway, slight differences in the beer, hard to distinguish, but not enough to really comment on. So we're moving on to the double dry hops pale ale. I believe
Double
it
hops.
was. Double hop ale.
I get the hops in the nose. Nice. Reminds me of Galaxy, but this one's a good one. I would say it's a pale ale like Reek Donkey or an IPA. Because sometimes, like a pale ale to me should be a little more muted with hop flavor.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm right, but this has that.
Well,
hop
I mean,
character.
if it's a double dry hop pale ale, then yeah, it's gonna have more character, more like a dry hopped IPA probably.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And you know what? I'm not a go-to IPA person or pale ale person.
No, not normally.
Not normally. There's too many other good things. So
I'm more of the IPA and hoppy beer person.
you are, yeah.
Got a good nose. Yeah, there's a good flavor, good assertive bitterness, brilliantly clear, a nice gold color. So
I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
yeah, for what it says it is, I'm going 4.5 on that. That's a really solid beer there. So happy with that one. What's that look for?
I can't do that one.
Okay.
That one tasted like the first one.
What? Soapy?
Yes, very.
Doesn't have much in the way of aroma to it. I'm not getting anything off of it.
My tongue is fuzzy right now.
All right, it definitely has a good bit of hop bitterness. It's brilliantly clear, as you'd expect from a West Coast IPA. It's got more than just a little bit of honey malt and biscuit malt. So even I'm getting it like the soapy character from that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's some combination of the flavors is giving it that kind of soapy flavor, which I can't say I've ever really gotten in a beer before.
So now you know
But
what it tastes like.
It's
to
really
me.
strong, that biscuity victory malt type flavor that in there. This would not be one of my favorites. I'd probably give that a 2. What would you give it?
I couldn't even get past the first sip. So you can't go by me.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean somebody else won't like it or that it,
As always,
bad.
they're beers that I just don't like.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're done very well that other people love. So there it goes. But that's my opinion.
Hey again.
Hey guys. So
We're all showered and ready
Yeah.
to go to bed. So we're gonna do a quick little recap.
yeah, gotta get up early in the morning for our pickleball tournament. So to recap, Smoky Mountain Brewery. It is actually part of a restaurant chain. We saw that in their
Or it was like a
reception area.
what was it, Cooper family something, and they had a lot of different businesses
Something. Yeah,
and
they had a
stuff.
bunch of different businesses. So looks like they do brew the beer on site, but it's not not what we would necessarily consider a brewery. They had a big menu, lots of different food options. We tried several things. We had the pretzels and beer cheese. The pretzels were okay.
Well,
I mean,
and the reason why
they're
we do
soft
that
pretzels.
is because we're trying to try different things.
research.
Yes, we
Yeah.
do market research. So for us, we want to know what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Do we make changes at our place? Is it
Is there
good?
anything
Is it
we can
bad?
do better? Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I like the fact that they were little pretzels.
Yeah, that was kind of cool that they were like palm-sized soft pretzels. We used pretzel logs.
Which I kind of like better. But overall, the pretzels were good. They were soft the whole time.
Beer cheese was okay. It wasn't really anything special, I didn't think.
Yeah, I got the impression that it was just a packaged beer cheese and they didn't add anything to it. That was my impression of that. It was a little bland.
Now, you really like the spicy mustard.
That mustard, whatever that was.
And it was different. It was very different. It was more like a smoky, spicy, almost a little sweet mustard.
And I will say, I ordered another one later on, and it was almost a little different consistency. It was a little thicker, so it was almost like a little more honey in it. It was.
So I think it was honey mustard and barbecue sauce mixed. So
Which actually, if that's the case, it was a very nice flavor profile.
it was an interesting flavor, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had the pickle chips, fried pickle chips with
Like a peppercorn
it was
aioli
like-
kind of.
Yeah, some kind of peppercorn dipping sauce. It had a bit of a
Mayonnaise-y.
sweet flavor to it.
Or was it Parmesan peppercorn or something? I don't know.
We'll have to look on the menu, and
Yeah, sorry.
I'll look on the menu and I'll throw it up here. All right.
Yeah. And those were good.
Yeah, I mean the pickle chips, fried pickle chips are normally pretty good. Once you got to the bottom of the basket, they were kind of greasy, so they could have been drained a little bit.
Yeah, well.
That's just my thought. Anyway,
It was good overall.
And then I had the Philly cheesesteak and fries, and you had the smokehouse burger, or I don't know, something.
I think it was the Brewhouse burger. It was a
Brewhouse burger.
double patty with pimento cheese, American cheese, bacon, pickles, and tomato.
And what did you think of that burger?
I liked it a lot, but I didn't eat it with the bread, which I'm glad because they gave you three
Like
pieces of a bun,
like a Big Mac or something.
or
Yeah.
like one of like the turkey club, like a club. I like to have the three.
The triple layer.
Yeah, so it was kind of like that. So I didn't eat the bread, and I got the tots to see how they matched up, and they were just tots.
And I had the Philly cheesesteak, which it was pretty much what you'd expect from a Philly cheesesteak. And the fries had some kind of seasoning on them, but they weren't particularly tasty. They were nothing
So
really
you think they
special.
were just like seasoned fries, and they didn't season them? They were
I think
seasoned
they
from the
no, I
package.
think they seasoned them because they were not, like the coated seasoned fries like some places have.
Yeah.
I will say I like our Philly cheesesteak better. Of course, we use a house-made garlic aioli sauce on the cheesesteak,
And
which
that
just
makes
kind
a
of
difference. Yeah.
bumps it up for sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, otherwise, most of the beer was okay. Some of it was a little bit nondescript. That's kind of what you'd expect for this restaurant brewery.
So I think they're a
that
restaurant.
aren't really
before they're a
focused
brewery.
on the beer so much. They're just kind of playing on the whole craft beer phase, I guess. They do brew the beer on site. They've got fermenters and all that, so, and grain silos out back, but their beer was just kind of okay.
Mediocre.
It wasn't really standout. There was one that was really good. I think it was the double dry hopped pale ale or something.
Yeah, we gave that a 4.5.
Really
yeah, the others were just,
yeah, they were kind of okay.
Yeah, they're drinkable.
But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed coming along with us and checking out Smoky Mountain Brewery in Knoxville, Tennessee.
It's my first time in Knoxville, y'all.
I've been here before, but it was nice to come back, and we will catch you guys later. If you haven't done so already, make sure that you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. We really appreciate that. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing, because we've got new videos coming out every week, and we go live every Wednesday.
We do?
Almost.
Midweek months.
Yeah. Until next time, from peaks to tides.
See you on the next ride.